Hey guys, it's Kim here and happy 2015, even though we're technically a month into it and I haven't done one of these for a while. But yeah, I hope you're having an ace start to 2015. I've had a rather nice break, you may or may not know, but I've sort of not actually really been doing much in January. I've been in the UK because I couldn't make it back to Malaysia, and I popped into the office to do Flux Buddies and Cornerstone, but apart from that I've actually been taking some time off and kind of just taking back a little bit of personal space after the madness that was December. So first up, on the note of December, I spent some of my free time replying to last year's fan mail and letters and cards and birthday cards and Christmas cards. Thank you so much to everyone who sent me correspondence. I'm really sorry it's taken me ages to get back to it. It was quite chaotic last year. Posted them all out yesterday, so they should be with you soon. International people, I hope they get to you. I'm not entirely sure of the intricacies of international mail, but hopefully you'll be getting things soon. If you ever want to write letters to me, I mean, bear in mind it probably will take me a long time to reply to it, but if you do, make sure to include your full name and postal address, because otherwise I can't send it. Unfortunately, there was a lot of mail I couldn't reply to because it just had no contact details. And on that note, I wanted to use this vlog to kind of say thank you to a couple of people who sent me presents. Now, you're a bit naughty because I do remember saying in my last vlog, please don't send me presents, you know, I'd rather you made a donation to charity. But, you know, some of you were a bit naughty and sent me some things, but unfortunately there was no return information, so I don't know who to talk to. So just put it into context. This is all the mail. There's another box as well that I've replied to. It may not look like much, but if you look at all the kind of tiny letters sort of pushed into there. So yeah, there's quite a lot. There's a lot of loom bands. A lot of loom bands. Bless you. A lot of loom bands. Yeah, quite a lot of loom bands. Thanks for those. I must admit, they're brilliant, but I can't wear them because they're often too small. I don't think my wrist is that big. I know I've got small wrists, but not that small. And also, it rips all the hair off my arms. So if I was to wear every single loom band that you guys sent to me, I might not have very hairy arms for a while. Not that I have hairy arms anyway. But yes, I made a list. I almost fell out my chair there, that's alright. Of some things, because some of them I've left in the office. But to one person called Heidi Kirkham, who's in Norway, who made me this jar of Origami Stars. That's amazing. I used to make these when I was a kid actually, but I've totally forgotten how to make them. But they're absolutely amazing. It must have taken you ages to make these. I mean, look, they're all individual. That focus is going to go out, but you kind of get the idea. They're all individual handmade stars, and that's fantastic. You also sent me chocolate and Viking postcards from the land of Vikings. As you can see, a couple of there. So thank you very much, Heidi. Unfortunately, you didn't have a return address, so I couldn't say thank you in person. Also, you sent chocolates. I ate them, sorry. And that's my G-chat's going off because I'm such a noob and I didn't turn the speakers off my computer. But there we go. I also got sent, what should we go next? Oh yeah, I think it's Megan sent me a Batman comic and also a Batman Build-A-Bear that I've left in the office. Thank you very much for that. That's very, very generous and really sweet. And the bear is really, really soft and lovely. So thank you very much. Libby as well made me a handmade leather purse with a red panda on the front. It's beautiful. I've left it in the office. Thank you very much. Mad Dormouse knitted me this amazing Batgirl hat. Look at that. That's adorable. I don't think you can see. There you go. It's the Batgirl logo on the front there. And it's really nice and warm, which is quite good because it's really quite cold here. So look at that. That's pretty awesome, isn't it? I also have huge, like, mad props to people who can knit and actually make things. Like, that's amazing. You know, I can't sew or knit or purl or crochet or make anything to save my life. On which note, I got an anonymous, because I think some of these came through Hannah's Advent, so she left them on my desk. An anonymous K. I also got sent like a mug with my face on it. It was really beautiful, like it was kind of cartoony version of me. So thank you for that, anonymous person. I also got sent, oh yeah, I got sent a bunch of frying pans from someone called William. And that was pretty good actually. They're downstairs in my kitchen because I did actually need new frying pans. So thank you very much. They're really good quality. So thanks for that. I got an anonymous hand-drawn painting of, well, it's got a quote from Buddha down the bottom, and this is a kind of like Buddhist mantra. So thank you very much to the artist, very talented artist who made that. Yeah, there was no card or anything with it, so, but thank you so much for that. I'm going to put that up in the office, so it's next to my my desk. I've also got a couple of alien-themed anonymous things. This is a Christmas decoration, an alien Christmas decoration from Daniela. Thank you very much. And I also got sent I don't know if you can see that, a face hugger necklace. There you go. And some xenomorph saliva. So thank you very much to the people who sent me those. Again, it was left on my desk by Hannah, so I'm not sure. She's probably replied to it as well. And then finally, probably on the note of Alien, I like how this is all very nicely themed. Someone made this amazing fan art of myself and Hannah. I believe Hannah's already tweeted about this, but it was a poster, it was stickers. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I absolutely love it. Thank you so much. Like, that is amazing. Like, just the level of detail on that is absolutely fantastic, and I think this is my favourite fan art, you know, from last year. That's beautiful. And then I also got sent, perhaps my favourite present, even though you're very naughty because you should be donating to charity, is these Alien comics from Max. Thank you so much, Max. I love comics, I love graphic novels, and to get actual, like, kind of original single issues of Aliens Chronicles, Alien Genocide, yeah, it's all Alien Genocide. Thank you so much for that. That is amazing, and I'm really looking forward to reading those later. So yeah, so even though you guys have been naughty and didn't listen to me, thank you very much for your generosity, and hopefully you should be getting replies. People who have left reply emails, you should be getting replies very soon in the post. So next up, let's talk about channel stuff and what's going on with my channel. So I've been having a few ideas on what to do, because I'm a bit, I don't know, I'm a bit lost. You know, we're at that time of year where there's not really that much out. We're kind of relaxing after Christmas. So I've been having a think about what to do. I'm thinking, one thing I'm quite excited about is I'm thinking of launching a new series where I basically just, one episode, literally 20 minutes, just playing one game, an indie game, an early access game, you know, just literally anything. Because I was looking at a couple of websites like Rock Paper Shotgun, and they've been playing a few games recently that have piqued my interest. And so I really kind of, I'd like to take a look at some of these, and also I was thinking last year, like, weirdly, I didn't actually play that many games. I know this sounds crazy, but because it's my job, but I played a lot of kind of main games like Mario Kart and Far Cry, well actually that wasn't personal, Alien Isolation and things like that, but I didn't really see a lot of kind of, you know, nice indie games, smaller games, things like that. And I think, you know, I've got a lot of love for indie games particularly, and I think Steam is doing some awesome stuff with early access. So I thought it might be cool to kind of just delve into kind of the, you know, the niche, not the niche, I don't like that word, but kind of like the hidden side of gaming, things that just maybe get a little bit lost in the crowd and the kind of sea of A-list titles. So I was thinking of doing like a kind of one-shot series, and maybe doing some kind of vague scheduling so that it was every Tuesday or something like that. And I think I have a name for it, so I wanna put this past you. So I was thinking of calling it Nanobites. Nanobites, because, you know, nano sounds and it's bite-sized gaming. So let me know what you think of that, or if you have any other suggestions for that, but hopefully I'll have that up and running soon. The other thing I was thinking of doing was maybe, like, because I'd like to kind of talk to you guys a bit more and have a bit more kind of audience feedback and audience participation. So I was wondering about maybe doing a weekly vlog. Now I'm not sure about this, whether it be weekly or once every other week or that kind of thing, but initially my idea is to do maybe a Q&A thing, so maybe I'll pick out kind of 5 questions that you guys have asked over the week and answer those. Yeah, and kind of just, I don't know, have a little chat about games, you know, ask me what I think about games, ask me, you know, about me and things like that. Don't ask questions on this vlog, because I just want to see if that's something you'd be interested in. If you are, I'll put another message out or something like that. I'll probably ask you to go to my subreddit and then put a thread there where you can ask me all the questions, because it's way easier for me to pick over questions there rather than in YouTube comments or on Twitter. But yeah, let me know if a weekly or bi-weekly Q&A would be something you're interested in, and yeah, I'll start that up and running if that's something you guys want. In the meantime, I've got a couple ideas for some multiplayer things. I've been looking at some PS4 games, including Sports Friends and Tower Fall Ascension. I just want something that's like fun and multiplayer. You know, I don't really enjoy doing long play series that much unless, you know, it's a game that really enthralls me, like The Last of Us and Valiant Hearts. But things like Far Cry and things like that, I'm not really I don't think I'm really good at it. I prefer like the stuff that I do with Hannah, Duncan, that kind of thing. In Nano's Village, Hat Films will just be rounding up their build at the moment. I hope you enjoyed that. I had so much fun recording with them. It was the funniest session that we've ever done. And it makes me laugh, like seeing Cornerstone, people going, oh my god, Hat Films really hate Kim. And it's like, no, it's just like a kind of played up rivalry, because if you actually see us playing on Nano's Village, like we had a lot of fun. And, you know, we're really good friends, you know, in the Yogscast, so it just makes me laugh whenever people are like, oh my god, they must hate each other so much. So I'm just organising who's going to come next on Nano's Village. I'm not going to say who it is yet, but we're just tying down the last few details. There may be a bit of a gap in the Nano's Village schedule, but don't worry, we're getting it back up and running. It's just after Christmas, it was so hectic trying to get everyone together. Also, next up on my channel after Lone Survivor is Never Alone, which was something I really wanted to play back in December, but I've actually gone and played it with Nathan, who I also did the Alien Isolation DLC with. For those of you who don't know, Nathan's part of PlayStation Access. I used to work on PlayStation Access, and they're kind of with us in Yog Towers. I also did a live stream with them over the Christmas, and it was so much fun, and you know, it kind of got me thinking that I miss these guys. I used to work with them, like, you know, for a couple of years, and I really, really miss them. And even though they've moved over to the Yogscast and they're in Yog Towers, I don't really talk to them that much, apart from, you know, every day when I walk into their office and go, hey dickheads, you know, so, and I miss them because you know, we were quite a pretty close-knit team, so it's quite nice to play games with Nathan. And Alien Isolation I thought was perfect because he's got such an encyclopedic knowledge of movies. And it was really, really good. If you want to see the second part of Alien Isolation DLC with me and him, let me know in the comments below. So yeah, Never Alone, I'll be playing with him because I thought it'd be really funny, because we have that kind of like, you know, love-hate relationship where we love to hate each other, and a game where we have to play cooperatively to survive, you know, it really appealed to us. So I hope you enjoy that. Beyond that, I've got a couple of plans for some multiplayer bits and pieces. But yeah, so as ever, if you've got any suggestions, so your homework for this vlog is, if you like the idea of a one-shot series and you like the name Nanobites, or you have another name for it, another name suggestion, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like me to do a weekly or bi-weekly Q&A thing, let me know in the comments below. Any ideas for kind of multiplayer games or things that the one-shot series actually you'd like to see, let me know in the comments below. I've also been looking at some more horror games, so I will be boosting up Fright Night with Hannah again. So yeah, we've taken quite a good look at that. So we've got a couple of indie games to look at. Oh, and one last thing. Do you want me to play The Last Door? The Last Door was one of the first video games I played on my channel. It's a point-and-click pixel horror game, quite Lovecraftian, quite Edgar Allan Poe-ish. I really enjoyed it, but in the mix of everything else, I forgot to kind of cover it when the new installments came out last year. And there's quite a few chapters to go through, and I personally really want to play it, but I'm worried that maybe because I've left it for so long that the interest isn't there anymore. So let me know if you want to see more of The Last Door. Yeah, and as ever, thank you so much for your letters and for your presents and for an amazing Christmas, and let's have an awesome 2015. See you guys next time.